What's good, everybody? My Uncle David made this for my dad. Really nice work. Nice box for my brother. His beret goes right here too, but I had to use that one day. So I get this question probably like 30% of the time from the soldiers in the Army wanting to ask me a question Army related, and they asked this question a few times. And basically they want to know how I was able to stick it out in the Army. You know, what did I do? Because they're going through some failings and just want to know how I did it. Been there, done that, and so have a lot of other soldiers, and we all go through these feelings. Trust me, we all have experienced these feelings that you're going through. Personally, I have, and I remember it very well, like it was like yesterday. There's a lot of different types of situations, but for mostly the guys that are like, you know, that are experiencing being away from home for the first time, especially the guys that are like, you know, like me. I was in California and I went to North Carolina. You know, some people just get like based in the same state, so like that's kind of cool. You could go home on a weekend if you wanted to. Like me, for example, I went to North Carolina, and you know, it's like kind of my first time being away from home, like far away. Basic was cool, and it wasn't until I got to my unit where I kind of felt like the loneliness, like at the first time, like the loneliness, like wondering like what my friends were doing. Like I liked this one girl, and like just wondering what she was doing. It could be some of the worst feelings you feel because it's your first time experiencing that, and you can't do shit about it. The worst, you know, thing about it is that you can't do nothing about it because you're too far away. You're in the Army for the next, you know, 3.5 years. You can't do shit about it. You know, you just gotta embrace it. You're gonna hear this a lot. You gotta embrace the suck. That's just what it is. You're gonna hear that 1,000 times in the Army. Just embrace the suck. You know, cheers to the next 3 years, because I knew what I was in for. I had somewhat of an idea of what I was gonna go through because I had my dad and my brother that were in the Army, so I kind of knew a little bit, but not too much until you go through it, because nobody knows until you actually go through it how you're gonna feel. But trust me, you're not the only one that feels like that. I feel like every soldier that goes through the Army, they're gonna have thoughts where they're gonna be thinking about what their friends are doing, or you know, that one girl, and they're over here and they can't do shit about it, and that's just what it is. And you gotta embrace that, and you gotta realize that. And the sooner you understand that, the better you'll be off. You're gonna meet some really cool guys that are going through the same thing you're going through, so you're not the only one. We had some great times, let me tell you. Like, you'll have some really out there experiences, for sure. So just peer friendships will help you get through this. And like I said, a hobby, I always went to the gym, so I always knew like every day I was gonna, you know, get off work and go to the gym. That's what I did. I had the gym, and I also found out, you know, being in the Army, having so much time to think about, you know, what I wanted to do and just sit there in my room, because you'll have times, you know, where you're just sitting there in your room by yourself, and you're gonna have some feelings of loneliness. You know, that's just what it is. It's perfectly human nature to have those feelings, especially in the Army like that, being away. And it's like a roller coaster, you know, you go up and down, but the sooner you can just bring yourself back up, you know, the better you'll be off, like I said. I had the gym, and then I also found out, you know, being in my room and just thinking about what I wanted to do. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I just thought to myself one night, like, I think I can do this. So I got a camera and a computer the next day, and I started doing it. And that was my hobby. I enjoyed making videos, putting my videos together, just getting like little clips here and there. And I'm just happy I was able to document some of my, you know, Army life on my YouTube channel, because those videos are crazy to watch. It's kind of cringe for me to watch, but it's so funny at the same time as well. And I'm just happy I have those memories. Point is, you just gotta embrace the suck. It's just, it is what it is. We all go through it, trust me. Not by any means, you're not the only one. But I knew I wasn't going to make it a career. That was me personally. I know that a lot of guys were like that. You sign those years, you know, you sign that paper, so embrace it. Just make the very best out of your situation, and trust me, it's an experience like no other. You can, you know, we can tell you some, you know, advice about it, you know, how it's gonna be like, but nothing will compare to when you actually get there and it's in your face and you just get to see it and smell it for the first time. I remember just going through like yesterday still, like just being in there for the first time, just like looking around, you know, just like looking at these real sergeants. It's an experience for sure. Think about when you actually do come home, and it's gonna be the greatest thing. Just come back a better person, a better man, and you'll be better for it. Better yourself, and that's it, and you'll be straight, and you'll get home in no time. And trust me, I've been through it. I'm straight now. It's all good. Monday, it's beautiful out. Let's get after it. I'm grateful to be alive, to be talking to you guys, to be walking again. But it's always a pleasure. I'll catch you guys next time.